Hello, good day, everybody, and welcome to the TOUTTE podcast. I am Bryce here with Ryan. Parentheses. That's an interesting flirting. And parentheses. How are you doing today, Ryan? That's a interesting flirting. And parentheses.
Whoa, Julie. No, Julie. No, not at all.
Mhm.
I'm great tonight, Bryce. I'm very sad we lost. Would it be controversial to say not like I know there's worse casting personal life opinions wise. Is there a worse television product casting
Yeah.
choice than Chuck in the last
No.
decade on Big Brother?
Why did he get cast? Sometimes they just need a black guy with a cowboy hat. I don't know. That's all it takes. I sound like Taylor, but like there's a certain niche they needed to fill, and they're like, we need a black cowboy this season, and we will be kept. Like I cannot think of anything else besides like they had that on their vision board.
It's Chuck time.
It's Chuck time. Although he kind of did send the fuck out of me the last couple of weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Like him being so wrong about who flipped and who was against him.
Oh my god, that was still only a fucking week ago. That's crazy.
That was really funny. He did something. His conversation with Taylor that they aired was really funny. And then, I liked when he had that diary room. He's like, they will all pay for their sins. They've sinned, and I'm gonna make them pay for it. That's fun. It's been fun to see him kind of like spiral and flop. But like, why was he on the show? I really don't know. And the funniest thing is what I love about Chuck is he didn't even do anything preseason. Literally, just from his casting photo, everyone knew this is exactly how he was gonna be. Like everyone knew he was just gonna be so mid. But he gave it his all. I like that in his speech today, he kept talking about what he will be doing in the future of the game, because maybe he still thought he would stay because he was really cheering up the Storm for Thog winning the blockbuster. But he needed to go, so he's gone. I'm happy he's gone. But RIP to a king.
I'm very quickly checking to see whose draft he was on because I don't fucking remember. I lost a draft pick.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done, baby.
This is a real tragedy. I can't believe I picked him third to last.
Mm-hmm.
So
you picked him over Taylor and Melody.
I forgot I also have Haley. So I've lost Ashley. I've lost Jason.
Yeah,
I've
boring
lost
girl.
Jonathan.
Not so boring. To be fair, boring girl was not boring.
I forgot that we both lost our third round picks with Jason and Lyric.
Whatever.
Anyways, I also am happy for the house in general that Chuck is gone after the conversation about him fucking reeking, apparently.
his not him reeking, his pubes reeking specifically.
What's manscaping, Bryce?
That's wild. That's a wild thing to say and perceive. Wow, you know what I mean?
It's something, all right.
It is something. Yeah. I keep checking to see if we have HOH too.
Yeah, I was just I was checking.
Mm-hmm.
But another also horrific choke in a competition by Barrett.
Yes.
He had 4 of those balls up while Haley had like 1. He just could not get that 5th ball to stay on that grass, which of course led to one Thog winning the blockbuster. The most popular house guest of all time, Thog, getting to stick around was just truly
somehow I was out here cheering for a Thog win. I don't know how we got here. I know she's Republican. We don't know about Chuck's political ideations, but like it's probably similar, so whatever, just guessing. And she makes she's gonna make much better TV than our man Chuck. Like she does have everyone mad, and I fear. I do go back and forth between being like she should like jump off a cliff. She's my favorite player ever, and then I'm like she's kind of camp. I don't know. She brings good feeds, unfortunately. Even when like just something about her, like just her like existence is irritating. You know, it's a special. There's a certain je ne sais quoi about her that it's like she can actually do nothing wrong and it's still gonna piss me off. You know, so you know, I would rather her stay than Chuck just because team good TV. You know.
See, there was a large portion of the fan base saying the same thing. I honestly kind of never really like. Do I care that Chuck's gone? Obviously not. Like, I don't think there's a single person on the face of the planet that is currently sad that Chuck is no longer on Big Brother 28.
Yeah.
I think even his own family is probably like, okay, now we can like stop paying attention to this because we didn't even fucking care in the first place.
Yeah, we hate the show.
I like. Did you see the conversation earlier this week where him and Haley were talking, and Haley was like, "If I use the veto, I'd use it on you," and he was like, "Don't. I don't even watch this show."
I did see that. I think I sent you that screenshot.
But
he's like, "I'll veto you." He's like, "I don't even watch the show, dude. Like, don't do that."
He doesn't give a fuck. But like, obviously, like, I don't care that Chuck's still like that Chuck's gone. But I've also never got on the Haley's entertaining enough to where I need to keep him around.
Oh. I would still rather have Haley go over 99% of people in that house, but Chuck is not one of those people.
Yeah, like
if that makes sense.
For me, I'm kind of looking at it the same way we were looking at week 1 of Big Brother 26, where people were like, just let Kenny go because he already wants to quit, and Matt staying around will bring drama. And I was like, no, we need Matt out of this house now. I'm not quite on that page with Haley.
Because Haley isn't quite... You know, I don't think she's the threat that Matt might be.
But respectfully, Haley genuinely has a 0% chance of winning this game. She is going to be evicted sooner or later. If Chuck was there, I could see him floating the like fucking final 5 doing nothing, and we put him in C tier every week. And then like other people are taking bigger shots. At this point now, with Haley still here, another week later down the line is going to be a boring week just wasted on a predictable Haley boot.
I guess. I don't think any week with her is going to be too boring. Like, I could see her, like, someone randomly decides to work with her. Maybe she wins a fucking HOH. She can win competitions. I don't think Haley's... Hey, you know what Haley's giving me? Haley is giving me kind of when Mickey stuck around for a little too long. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Then,
you know what? That's fair.
It's kind of giving that. Where
I
guess you're still here and everyone hates you, but like you are here. You know what I mean? Like you do have a role in this house.
Like so many people that were hated in Big Brother 27 like found their way back in and like kind of didn't really matter. She was the #1 target of the entire house for 3 weeks straight and was still blindsided when she got evicted.
That is a queen.
Like I saw the clip on Twitter the other day of her being evicted, and her jaw fucking dropped. She was in shock. When everyone fucking hated her.
Yeah, that's correct. But rest in peace to the McTator. You know.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just want to hop right in?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's rip it off.
Once again, I keep this shit on the ready. I already have the F tier.
Whoa. Holy shit.
You want to start with, Bryce?
Yes, I do. I lied, but let me look. Let me get it out of the way. All right. I'd like to put Kamu in A tier. I think he played really good this week, and I hate to say that, and I think he did a wonderful job reintegrating back into the house and like saving himself from a dead position where he could have gone home. And I was really impressed with him playing. I think it was a really good decision to not use the veto and like sell himself as a free agent. And I was impressed by him this week, and I would like to give him an A.
I agree with what you're saying, but I'm between A and B because there is still the downside of there are people in the house who have recognized like we were told he's going on the block and now he's safe.
Yeah.
What is happening? So he is currently the number one target of Hit Alliance FAP.
Is he?
Yeah, they've been talking about getting him out for like 4 days now.
Yeah. That's true.
The
But
issue is, who does he go up against that he leaves against?
I mean, I think if he sits on the block at the end of the week, like people will take him out because he's like gigantic.
I don't
So
know.
I guess it's yeah.
If like looking at the board, FAP wins an HOH. If they're putting up Kamu, it's with what? Maybe like if it's Haley and someone, Haley's more than likely leaving over him because right now, as we know, the vets are the power players that decide the vote.
Mm-hmm.
They feel great about Kamu right now.
Do they? Yeah.
I
Which
think
is
they're sending out
crazy.
Haley over Kamu.
Which is crazy.
And if, for example, it's Kamu on the block against like Taylor, Lala, Yash, that's who the vets are targeting right now. So I think that they also, I don't know if, I think Kamu's like those people's target, but I don't know if Kamu leaves.
And I think even if his spot is not perfect, I think this A is more of a sense of like, he went from like, is he in the best spot in the house? He went from like complete dead man walking with nobody to completely reorganizing and reintegrating himself into the structure of the house and separating himself from the sinking ship, talking himself off the block and getting people to trust him who had no business trusting him. And it was impressive. Even if it wasn't perfect and even if he's, the thing is too, what I keep seeing people being like, Kamu's getting a wonderful edit. He's getting way too good of an edit. And here's what I've realized. He's actually he's a pretty delightful person in the house. He just sucks out of it, kind of. And without that knowledge, I can kind of see why he misses people. Like he doesn't really do anything too problematic, and there's just everything he believes in outside of it. Besides when he was like talking shit about drag queens.
Like Riley
with Jason gone, he's out of things to be problematic right now.
Yeah, it's like Riley last season where every single person on the face of the earth was like, Riley is like evil and disgusting, get him out. And then the entire house was like, we love Riley.
Yeah.
And then they came out of the house and they were like, we were shocked to find out anyone didn't like Riley.
I know, which is crazy. But I think at least Kamu does a bit more like Kamu's also a very active player in a way that Riley was not.
Riley had like top 5 missed in Big Brother history.
He was not. It was literally like his miss was him being like, "Yeah, I don't fucking," and they were like, "Fuck."
They'd be like, Riley, I'm not gonna put you up. Will you not target me? And he was like, I guess. And they were like,
holy
I feel perfect with Riley. He's so loyal to me.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
No, I think Kamu is a good player.
And even if Kamu is getting targeted, he's shown the capability to get himself out of it.
He's a good talker. Okay, let's stop saying nice things about Kamu and move on, please. That's why I did it first.
Speaking of which, do I think Lala should be here? Probably.
I think B.
I'm putting her in B tier.
I think B.
I don't think her position is B at all at the moment.
Okay, it's better. I feel like it's better than it's been, which is not saying much. But
I mean, yeah, it's better than it's been. I'm giving her a boost specifically because she won the wall and we were like cheering, clapping, yelling, celebrating.
Yeah.
At the fact that she was going to slay the evil, wicked, cruel Kamu, and then she didn't even do that. But whatever.
Who's after her besides like the people she put up?
The issue is she still doesn't have a lot of respect. Everybody's seeing it as Taylor's HOH, but also the vets have spent the majority of this week being like for a period of time they were like, we need to target Lala and Taylor. Now they're like, we need to target Yash, but they're still probably nominating Lala and Taylor alongside her, or alongside him. So it's just like right now, again, the most powerful people in the game are actively targeting her and her allies. And even like FAP, who was targeting Kamu, like I think their other targets are like the Yash, Taylor, Lala group as well. So if Kamu's like if they put up, for example, like Yash, Taylor, and Kamu wins a veto, Lala's on the block, or even, like if Yash wins veto or Taylor wins veto, and if it's like Lala against Kamu, I think Lala's leaving.
I guess. I will say I do think she gained respect this week. I don't think
I think she gained some, but I don't think she gained enough.
but she's getting there. People really do. I think this was better. I mean, she was very like, yeah, oh, like she will go where the wind blows. But she did get actually for as much as it was like, oh, you're being misted by Kamu, it's like you're actually not. Like, I do respect that she actually did get a solid group with her. Like, she has a solid group of 4 people that are pretty strong. That is something that she has not really had before. And this house is kind of split into like 3-ish different groups with Haley over, with Thog out there. So she has a group. She's gained a little respect. I think against all odds, because she was trying to be a moron, against all odds, the HOH worked out for her. The nominations worked out for her. Thank God she didn't do the Drew Barrett Kamu strategy she was going for with a Haley backdoor. That was bizarre. I don't know how much was her actively doing it, but it ended up being a pretty good week for her. I mean, it would have been better if Haley left. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I mean, Chuck was with her, so I don't know.
Yeah, but there's also my other issue is that she is now trying to be anti-vet and specifically led an anti-vet meeting without putting in the work throughout the week. Like, she was HOH. She so easily could have built with FAP, and she just didn't do any of the work to actually build with them and lay any groundwork of them working together, and then pulled them into a giant meeting and started yelling about how the vets need to go as if that was going to accomplish anything.
Yeah. Well, at least she's realized it.
She had, but then
for Lala, it's a B. Okay, for her, and she held on to that wall.
I wasn't arguing that. I think again, she probably should be a C. But thank you for winning that wall.
She probably should be. She's not. She's not a good player. She's also like kind of stank as fuck. Like I did not realize it. Like, she talks a lot of shit about people. It's kind of funny. But it's okay because it was about like people I like.
Yeah,
people talking shit about, but she talks some shit, which was kind of funny. So yeah.
Who are you grabbing next?
Oh, it's me being shocked. Okay, yeah, let's put let's put Thog in F.
Okay. Also, to be fair, you are a very easily shocked person. I told you when we would be recording.
What?
Shocked. Then you were shocked when I said it was time to record.
Okay, Thog F. I mean, her whole game crumbled. She didn't realize it. Watching her try to figure out how the votes went was really cinematic, to say the least. And the final 14 reversal was truly incredible.
But Bryce, I know that Kamu was lying and Angela and D are not.
Does she know D did it now by this point?
I don't think she knows concretely, but I think she thinks it.
Okay. Although Kamu didn't, she might still think it was Kamu. I don't know. Because Kamu didn't veto her, So I still don't know if she knows. I mean, I don't think this needs much of an explanation. She is completely by herself. And any movement for her was just because she's so alone. Some people were like, LOL. But she won Blockbuster, so there you go. Maybe someone will scoop her up. Maybe. But, yeah, wow. She's just not. She's not a good player.
I also want to highlight specifically that while she's on the block, Angela comes to her in tears and is like, I'm so sorry I flipped. And instead of being like, no, girl, it's okay, I get it, like, we're still locked in, she just starts, like, being mean to Angela.
Which, honestly, though, real as fuck, because they did play in her face for, like, no reason. Like, she was kind of dead-ass loyal to them, and they did not only betray her, but then lie about it for a while. Like,
correct.
I do think she does have every right to be stank, but, like, obviously not the right play.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice your pride and suck up a little bit.
Who do you think this is? This is Thog we're talking about. She can't suck up anymore. She's had, every day has been a struggle for her this entire game. So, but she's finally experienced a hard week. I saw her crying when Chuck left, and I was like, wow. So yeah, Thog F.
I like how you see me yawning and don't try to fill the
No,
fell so
it's
close
your
to it.
turn, patiently.
It sure is. I want to start filling out more tiers. I think for a long period of time in this week, you could have argued Yash could be an A tier.
I did spend for a big portion of this week. I was like, Yash is absolutely the A tier. Yeah.
And
What
then
happened? Tell us.
he did not have to be in that meeting, Bryce.
Okay, can I be honest? I missed the meeting.
Do you know
So
what I'm talking about?
I didn't. I literally missed this part. I missed whatever meeting happened. I really did. I
Okay,
followed
well,
feeds for once in my life this whole week, but I missed apparently this gigantic meeting that changed everything.
yeah, literally, like Lala, Yash, Taylor, and the entirety of FAP were up in the HOH room. Well, yeah, and Lala was like, "The vets must super die. We need to target the vets, right, everyone?" And they were all like, "Yeah, yeah, target the vets, yeah." And Yash was like, Yash just being in that room because the vets felt fucking great about Yash, and he was anti-vet, which he should have been, but nobody knew it. And then, of course, the second Drew and Barrett run to the vets and tell them that meeting happened, and they tell them every single detail. And then,
Of
when
course.
confronted about it, or like when it's brought up, Yash and like Taylor and Lala are all dancing around it and not really giving full truths. Now the vets realize that all of that was happening and that all of those people are against them, except for FAP is putting in really good work with them. And these three are like stumbling around like idiots. And now Yash has become the number one target of the vets at the moment. When they felt great about him 3 days ago, him simply being in that room has completely flipped his perception in the house
It's
to the
tough.
point where he is actively the number one target of the most powerful people in the game.
It's really tough because I actually think I don't even think he did anything wrong, to be honest. I actually think he's played pretty well. Like, the C feels harsh, even though he's, I guess, their target. Like, I still think he's pretty well liked by everyone. Like, but that, I did not realize how much that flipped, but it's tough because it does not even feel like
Yeah.
it's his fault.
I think he played a lot of the week really well, but I value positioning a lot. And it just feels like at this point in time, his trio, like I know Kamu's with them,
His
but
quadro.
it technically is, but like again, FAP is kind of targeting Kamu, but also I feel like they can be pretty easily talked out of it.
I mean, aren't they still just going to target Haley next? Like,
I don't think so. Like nobody was saying that whoever survives this week needs to fucking go first.
okay.
Like people are more actively threatened by that trio. Like they're
And
the
it's just the vets. It's just the vets and Drew and Barrett, we're saying,
Melody Mallory too, or like
are going after Yash.
they're wanting to go after Kamu first, but like the Yash Taylor Lala trio is right after that.
Yeah.
And again, the vets have influence to be able to just flip the target anyways.
But also, like, I don't know. I find this, they do have, yeah, no, you're right. But there's also, it's like, okay, well, the vet, I find it weird just rating everything by who vets are looking at. But, like, I guess
I mean, it's not that completely, but again, just at the current moment in time, from the majority of like if Yash Taylor, Kamu, maybe Haley don't win the HOH, those are the three most likely people to be going on the block.
Okay.
At the current moment in time.
Well. Okay.
So, like, usually in that position, I would give someone F, but he did a lot of really good work this week that I can't justify that.
All right. I would have thought he was
like,
B. I honestly would have thought he was B, but I'll put him in C. That's fine. I did not realize the extent of how many people were like really like wanting him out next. So
yeah, again, like it was Taylor and Lala for a bit, but now it's more on Yash.
Speaking of Taylor, well, I thought it was more Taylor than anybody last I checked.
It's become Yash in the last day or two.
Okay, which is fair of them. But
and you said the last day or two are the days you haven't been watching feeds.
Yes, I watched feeds until the last 2 days, so I missed the memos. Taylor, I mean, I would also put next to Yash probably, if not in D, but I think I'll put C for her. She did run this HOH. She corrected course for whatever the fuck Lala was doing. She made some interesting choices throughout it. Like, she's very strategic. She's very active. Most of the time she's right, but then sometimes she does things that are like, and she's doing a good job. But I think there's a twinge of HOH-itis. There's a twinge with her that's become a bit apparent to a lot of people of like, she has the power and she knows it. And it's put her on people's radar a lot more than I think she was for a bit. Like the vets really, like D especially, wanted her the fuck out this week. And I don't like the whole religious. She was annoying me with the religious thing, but I guess trusting Kamu was fine for her in the end. But she did play good. I really like watching her play. She is definitely one of the better strategic minds in the house. She's one of the more perceptive people in the house. But I think whereas before this week it was a bit subtler, like she has come out as a player, which is fine. I still think she has longevity in this game, but she has painted a target on her back by so clearly running Lala's HOH. I think if she was going to run it, she needed to be a little sneakier about it, but she was very blatant about the fact that she was running Lala's HOH, I guess. So I think her position, she has that core four still, like she has things, but it's tricky. You know, people have her eye on her. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the other issue is that not only like she is, it's so weird because she's talking about now how the vets need to go, and she's correct. You had the HOH this week.
Yeah.
Lala originally wanted to target Rick Devens.
Yeah, why did she save Devens? That was really weird of her to do. Because she was worried about the power. Yeah, which, to be fair, she could have got Diamond Power vetoed on the block. Maybe she was right about it.
Correct. Like, from what we know, correct move. From her position, they should, like, she's correct to be wanting to target them, but then still wasn't doing it on her HOH while she should. Like, not technically her HOH, but let's be real. But then also, when her and Lala are talking about how the vets need to die, then they start backtracking. They're like, well, kind of Devens needs to go, but like D and Angela can kind of stick around. So it's like,
and that's the play. Let's wake that up. That's always been the play. Do not target the vets, just target Devens and make him not play that Diamond Power veto, baby.
Okay, anyways, from outside of Bryce's anti-Devens bias perspective, like, she should just be going after
S tier.
All the vets because they're the biggest threats in the game and they're coming after her. So then she got the target on the back from being in that meeting where Lala's like leading it of vets must die, while she's currently only actively wanting to go after one of the three vets. So she's being targeted for trying to make the correct move, but then she's not even actually making the move that she should be making.
This meeting information has really like shifted my perspective because now I'm understanding that Lala and B is a bit crazy.
Yeah, again, like she shouldn't be there, but I'm giving her bonus points for winning the wall because Queen.
Right.
Remember, this is a very biased podcast.
No,
we generally vote on, or like we generally be ranking on like actual logistics, but then like if we just like someone more or dislike someone more, we'll just bump them up or down a tier for fun. So
absolutely. Okay. Let's get the Chuck F out of the way. I mean, we talked about Chuck.
I mean, it was my turn to pick someone, but that's fine.
Was it? Oh, yeah. It was. Okay, well, let's just put him there and move on. We know he's going there.
I'm putting him above Haley because, to my knowledge, I know there was talks about a flip. I don't think a flip ever solidified, so I'm pretty sure he would have stayed over Thog. And again, if he stayed, I think he has more of a shot at winning than she did. So
I agree. Okay, you're up.
But also, he was so bad in that comp. It was really funny.
It was very funny. He was so excited for Haley. I love how excited he was for Haley, even though Taylor told him to his face, like, if Haley wins, you're going home.
Let's see. Okay, so we've successfully done everybody except for FAP and the vets. Okay. So that's really... We do this shit every time. We always just do the easy people first, and then... Like, I don't know how the fuck to rank any of FAP, honestly.
I don't either.
That's the real issue.
They're so hard to rank. They're just, I guess, fine. You know what? I got it. I'm feeling confident.
Hold on. Firstly, I want to make sure we don't have an empty D tier, so I'm just going to put Barrett there because he was on the block.
No.
I just don't want that tier
That's
to
just
be
not.
empty.
I know, but I think Barrett's B.
I don't think he's B.
I think Barrett's in a great spot. I don't think Barrett was ever going anywhere. I think
Yeah, but also
I know he's been
when
annoying and stupid,
yeah, but
but
when Lala says Barrett, you're going on the block, and he says okay.
it works. It's a passive ass strategy that works, but
No,
he is in a really
we've
good.
knocked people for it before. I'm not letting you get
I
away with
think
not.
Barrett is in one. Barrett has consistently been in one of the best positions of this house, and he still is. I really do. I think he has a very deep run in him. Everybody loves him a lot. Nobody even mentioned flipping it on him, even in consideration.
I mean, that's not
And
true,
he,
but
okay, well maybe I missed it, but I just I don't get the Barrett slander. I get he's a bit passive. I get he's a bit cringe, but like he's in such a good spot. I don't know.
because like if you're only looking
And I
at
think he's played
positioning,
fine, unfortunately. I think he plays decent. I don't think it's a complete accident that he's in that spot. Even if he is a bit passive, I don't think it's a complete accident. I think D is crazy. I can't get by. If you want to put him in C, you can. I cannot get behind a D for Barrett. I just
I'm
cannot do
going to
that.
explain my reasonings.
No, I refuse.
Firstly, he is not a bit passive. He is so fucking passive. It just kind of pisses me off. Secondly, while ratting shit out to the vets, uh, again, they should be making sure. Like, eventually, they got around to making sure that the target would be on like Taylor, Lala, Yash, whatever. But for a while, they're having a conversation uh, with D, where Barrett, out of nowhere, just starts being like, yeah, Mallory might put you up as a renom, like if she needed to,
Yes, they're
just for no
leaking way
fucking
too
reason.
much. They are leaking way too much.
And then, like that, like Drew later leaks out, and then it gets back around that it was said to Mallory, and just like I don't think ratting in general is bad. Especially like ratting out that meeting happened was fantastic. You need to be doing that because they're going to find out. You need to make sure this target is painted on the Lala Yash Taylor trio, which they did.
So ratting out FAP was atrocious for sure.
Yeah, saying the name, telling them
Horrible.
that Mallory might put up D instead of being like, no, they're not fucking touching you. Like, don't worry. Like, just general sloppiness. Again, I want to punish him personally for not only being on
I
the
think a
block.
punishment is to put him in C.
Yeah, but I just want to fill out the D tier because we don't have anyone there.
We can put other people. I mean, I don't know. I
Nobody
put him
else.
above Taylor and Yash. I mean, can I be honest? I think I'm a Barrett defender. I don't get the hate.
You are.
Everyone seems to hate him. I don't get it at all. He seems
I don't
perfectly
hate him.
pleasant.
I just wish
He
he
seems
would do
pleasant and
more.
likable, and his gameplay. I don't think he's useless. I think he does stuff. I see him talk a lot of game with people.
Yeah, but
and I think there's
my
a
other
method.
big issue.
I think there's a method to his uselessness.
My big issue is that even the vets who he's writing everything to have talked about how he's like not going to win the game because they don't respect him at all.
I know, but I for some reason I'm of the belief that he'll be able to turn it up. I think
I just don't personally rate on gut instinct and hope. I rate on what I've seen.
And what I've seen is he's in a great position, and he's put himself in that. He's put himself
in a
in
great
that
position
spot.
because he's fucking useless.
He's also not really. There's plenty of useless people that don't get put in a great position. I think there's a bit more to it than people give him credit for. I don't think he's a mastermind, but I don't think it's just because he's sitting there doing nothing. Like he has really good. People love him. Like he has a really good rapport with these people. People really like Barrett on all sides of the house. Like socially, for what it's worth as well. Like he is one of the most liked people in the house, I think. And he's got a tight alliance with the vets, and he has this FAP alliance, even though he's leaked it, that he is really tight with. Like that's really good. Now, is he stupid for leaking it? Yes, but like that's really good, and no one outside of that is even thinking of him. He's in a great spot, and I'm tired of saying he isn't, even if he's annoying. So I will accept C, but I will not accept D. And
Can I do something that may be controversial?
Okay.
We can talk about the order after. I'm
Let's
clicking all these bitches here.
Okay.
I don't know what order they go in, but it's like I feel like all of them are in such a similar
Mhm.
boat. It's like, let's talk about some nuances. Mallory is currently talked of as the biggest target
Mhm.
because she can win comps, but
But for
uh,
who?
the vets specifically also love her.
Mhm.
And like, I think the only person who's putting these four people in some combination on the block is Kamu, which
Mhm.
granted, probably the single best competitor in the house. Let me go check twitter.com and see if he secretly is HOH already
Mhm.
somehow.
I was almost gonna put Fap in B, um, but I don't know. Or like
Um,
I was gonna put like Drew and Barrett in B, and then the other Faps in C. I don't know, but that was my mindset coming into this. But again,
again,
I missed
I
the last
cannot
series.
get close to putting Barrett in B when he was just on the block, and when told about it, he said, okay.
Yeah, but there is something to me where if you're on the block and you are just uber safe the whole time, like I can be okay with it. Um,
Yeah,
but that's fair. We can at least put him in C for being
but
on the
again,
block.
like with Drew, Melody, Mallory, it's like Melody's the least likely to be targeted, but that's also because she has the least respect and she hasn't won a competition. Then like Mallory's most likely to be targeted because she has won a comp, but then that also means she can win another comp and save herself.
This is
And
ugly.
then
This chart.
there's
Sorry.
always the chance that the vote flips onto Drew anyways because some Drew paranoia can randomly pop back up. Like truly, if a combination of these people are on the block, I know Barrett's staying. I
Mhm.
think any of the other three can go, but then it's also like their positioning in the house isn't as strong as it should be. Similar to what I was saying with like Taylor, Lala, Yash, who should have been putting in more work to lock in with these four. They kind of just spend all of their time together and don't like. They need to be locking like other than when Drew and Barrett are going and running to the vets and telling them everything. They just spend all their time with these two, and they like if they just could have made something like if they could pull in Haley, if they could like pull in Lala and Taylor and Yash to like fully be like a combined force, they just need a little extra something to where like none of them are an immediate target, but I think like the second that like Lala, Taylor, Yash, and or the vets lose a number, they're so easy. Or even just if people get scared, if people are like, I want to take a shot, but like it's hard for me to see any of these four making like a big push to the win right now. In like I'm standing these four. These are my four favorites. I just feel like there's so, I'd be willing to move all of these people up to B except for Barrett because of the nom punishment.
And then put Lala in S.
But also moving Lala at the bottom because she's only there because she won the wall.
Okay. That's this. I'm comfortable with this actually. I think this makes sense to me because I think position wise too. I think this has been a good week for them comparatively. I think their position's good.
Yeah,
I
I do
think
like.
I would put Drew at the. I think Melody and Mallory are in the worst position because Fap was exposed. That is atrocious for them. But also
Yeah,
Drew exposed it, and that was atrocious by him.
but then
So
Drew
they could
also
be above
did
him too.
start doing really good work of being like,
Drew's done
again
good.
after that meeting when he went to Rat, he was like, yeah, this meeting was happening, but Mallory and Melody like aren't on board. Actually, I talked to them after, and they really want you guys to stay. And they're after like Kamu, blah blah blah. So
I
Drew at
think.
least learned how to
Mhm.
start saying the right things 5 weeks into the game.
Thank God.
Thank
Maybe
you.
Mallory. Maybe Mallory. I'd put at the because there was also a point in this week that both Melody and Drew were going to get put up, and then they just kind of didn't.
Melody
Um,
was never actually going to be put up.
there was a split second. There was a split second. Um, but I think she had a good talk with Lala, and Lala was like, "Never mind."
Yeah, Drew
But
was also still going to be the renom for some fucking reason.
I think comparatively to how their position has been, I don't really see them going anywhere. They have a strong alliance. It's tough though. The leaking is tough. It makes it tough to rank. Leaking Fat makes this week really tough to rank.
Yeah.
Um,
I do really like how they're pretending that their alliance is called For the American People just to fish for votes for the time capsule. I think that's kind of funny.
that is kind of funny. Okay, that's D can just go back to A like she does.
Yeah,
The
again,
vets are in like a worse position than they have been in, but they're still running the shit. So whatever.
I really want to give DS, but I'm
You can.
still I can't get over the just not telling the red corner about the vote, and then
The lying
also
about the vote was weird.
rando telling Kamu about your thing, and just the fact that people are starting to talk about going after the vets now.
Yep, not
There's
good.
there's a chance theoretically
Hmm.
that D could leave next week
Hmm.
on like a Yosh HOH.
Yep, I
It's
agree.
unlikely, especially with the Diamond Power veto,
Yeah. Well,
but it's
actually, I'd say it's more
possible.
likely with the Diamond Power of Veto because
Well, I just
I
mean
think
like
her
between
safety
regular
net.
veto and Diamond and Blockbuster
But to
and
be
the
fair, can I
actual
be honest?
vote.
Her safety net to me would be sitting next to Devon's. Without Devon's next to her, it's scary for her on that block if she doesn't get saved. To be honest, because I don't know if she stays over Angela, but maybe she probably does. She's really good at the game.
I was
So
gonna say I think like if she's up against like a, my worry is if they try to shoot at them, I worry that they'll play it safe, and like if they put one of them up and then like the veto is used, I feel like if she's up next to like Haley, like again, if especially if Devon's is Diamond Power vetoing someone and putting someone up, if it's someone like Haley, if it's someone like Taylor, Lala, Yash, I feel like currently Fab would save D and vote out those people.
mhm.
And the Diamond veto gives them a chance to do that. Or even, for example, if Devins were to put up like Lala, but then if the regular veto was used and like Yash needs to do another renom, I feel like after the vets he probably just plays it safe and throws like Haley up. Like I think he'd need to be smart enough to put up one of Fap, but then that risks making an enemy of them because he needs their votes to make sure D leaves. Because if she's on the block next to a Haley, Taylor, Lala, Yash, or even Kamu, I feel like she stays against all five of them.
But if she's on the block, it'll be against probably Angela and I mean someone.
Again,
It
not
won't be
after a
Devin,
diamond
but
veto.
it will. No, but that would save Devins. That wouldn't save her.
But Devins picks the renom.
Oh, I forgot that part. That's a pretty
Yeah,
basic line of logic. Okay, never mind. She's fine. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. She's
it
cool.
would take
She's
a
fine.
bad blockbuster result because Devins is going to nom someone who she stays against.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right.
And there's still the regular veto and the blockbuster. It's so many things. Like again, it's theoretically possible for her to leave, but so many things would need to go wrong. I
Yeah,
just can't go S because
I agree.
she made a mistake, like a very glaring one, which she
Mhm.
did great work to fix. She's a phenomenal player at the game, but just the fact that people are targeting the vets now, I can't. Anyways, I'm also putting Devon's here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm down. I'm down.
But Angela, on the other
What
hand,
the fuck do we do with Angela? Because she's still, honestly, she's still fine. But what is she doing? What happened? I don't know. I've heard news that she instantly went and threw D and Devins under the bus to Haley after this vote. By the way, so update there. So I don't know what she's crack cocaine out. She's kind of snapped. I don't know where to put her. I could not tell you. I mean, maybe I put her in A or B. Maybe I put her in
she's
D or
not
F.
A. She's
Maybe I put her in.
absolutely not A.
I was. Yeah, I know she's not A. Maybe I put her in D and F. Maybe I put her. I don't know what to do with Angela because realistically, is anyone? I guess they are targeting the vets, so there are people but like, is anyone targeting Angela?
No, and the thing is, even though like they're targeting the vets, if in theory the other two both win safety via all the competitions and whatever, if she's on the block, are they really gonna evict her?
Are they evicting
Like, are they
Angela?
really gonna evict her?
You know what I mean?
Like, they can
Like,
say they're anti-vet all they want. Like, especially when Lala's the one saying this, Lala feels fucking great about Angela.
yeah,
Lala is not targeting Angela.
no.
Taylor, I don't think is targeting
Taylor
Angela.
likes Angela
Even
a lot,
Haley,
actually.
after all of this,
Hmm.
maybe, but like, I don't know. But Angela also did so much unnecessary damage to her own game for no reason.
Because she's
If she
Angela.
kept lying, Haley would have said, mm-hmm. And even if later, every single person in the cast came up to Haley and said, Haley, Angela's lying to you. She told us all she was voting that. Haley would be like, nope.
No, she didn't.
Nope. Angela would never lie to me. Like, all she had to do was just keep lying, or crazy thought. Maybe loop them in
Not
in the first
lie.
place. Don't lie. I don't
Not
know. A
lie in
lot
the
of
first
options
place.
here. But like, she could have done the Devon's approach, where Devon's just like, yeah, people just told me. I thought everyone was in on that. All like the votes were clearly there. Everyone did that. I just thought that's the way they were going. Angela could have just said, "Yep, me too. Yep." Last second, they came up to me and said, "Vote out Lyric," so I did that. But I don't know what the fuck she's doing, and then she just goes and yells at Haley for 14 minutes straight while Lala's trying to drag her out of the room.
Queen.
Fuck you, Haley, you stupid
You
fucking bitch.
Like, what was that? Like, what?
I
What
would
did
never
Haley
say
do?
that. Don't
What did
believe
Haley
that, Chud.
say?
Don't believe that, Camus. Don't believe that.
What
Like,
did Haley say again? That was so egregious.
okay, so Haley said, I think Dee might be lying, and Angela said, trust your gut.
Mm.
I would never say that. Fuck you, Haley. Fuck you, Haley. Haley, fuck you. Fuck you, Haley. That's a bitch move, Haley. Fuck you.
Queen. Let's put her in B. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's still safer than these three, but what the fuck was she doing? Genuinely, what the fuck was she up to? Like, yeah, we need to remember, everybody. This is why we liked Angela. I'm seeing so much, like, so many people are, like, so down on Angela. This is exactly how she was last season. I don't know why people are starting to get, like...
This is Angela, girl.
This is what we wanted.
I'm impressed it's taken this long for this to happen. And I don't know if it's just the no one gives a fuck about her because she's not a threat aspect. She can get away with it a lot more this season, too, because people know that she is Angela. And she still has strategically, like, a lot going for her that has not completely crumbled against all odds. So she's here, and she's going to be here a while, I think.
She's giving us Sabrina level, you want good TV.
Mm-hmm.
And she's giving it to us.
And she could win at that final, too, as well, by the way, if she makes it there. I think she does not have no win equity. There's win equity there.
I agree with that, but what are the odds she gets to the end with the people that she has win equity against?
Listen, for some reason, I feel like her win equity is pretty high.
I think she for sure loses to everybody who's currently in A tier. I think there's a high chance she loses to Mallory. I think if Taylor makes it to the end, she loses to Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I think
if this jury is feeling any bit stank, they will be so happy to give that win to Angela for fun. I don't know. People like her. A lot of the people, I feel like people really like Angela.
I think the one person she absolutely for sure needs in the game is Haley, and she has done as much possible to fuck that up for herself.
For sure.
Which is very funny.
Which is quite funny, I agree.
Because Haley absolutely loses to her in a jury vote, and Haley is great at competitions, and Haley was undyingly loyal to Angela.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And now I don't know what the fuck is up with that relationship.
Well,
I think they maybe tried to patch things up somewhat, but I don't know. Like, Haley has nowhere else to go, to be fair.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Haley, she just won the HOH, it looks like.
What?
This is a prank. You got pranked.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, then the prank failed.
No, like the feed.
I said Haley won HOH. It was a Haley won HOH prank.
Oh, hold on. Can you say it again?
Yeah. So it looks like Haley just won HOH.
What? What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Haley won HOH.
I'm for real.
Haley won.
All right, Ryan, you're not gonna believe this. I was lying to you. I was pranking you. She didn't win.
What?
I'm sorry.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, you looked pretty crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
I fell for it.
Well, with that, these are our tiers. I mean, this looks fine. I get that D is empty, but you know what? It's okay. It still looks aesthetically pleasing right now to me.
Oh my god, wait.
D and D?
We can have the fuck tier.
Oh, that's good. Wait, why is it what's oh, that's good. That's good because we've been doing that all for the road. That's great.
Because we've been doing Chuck and we've been doing DeHuck
Duck.
last week.
Yeah. And
So
now it's
now
the
it's fuck.
fuck. Oh, that's cute. Kind of seems like Haley and Chuck are fucking in this, but um
That's an interesting flirting, you know.
Which let's talk about that too, because what was that speech? But
Yeah, and his exit interview too. Like she was like, how did like after the like goodbye messages, she was just like, oh my god, Haley and me are gonna be best friends forever. And like there was a DR like after they got fucking nommed together, and they were like, we're not a couple, we're not a couple. But he was like, she said we're a couple, and you know. She's a pretty girl, and I think she thinks I'm a pretty attractive guy. But like, I was like, what is happening right now, Chuck?
I ship it. I ship it. I don't know.
They're the two. I think that might take the cake if they were to get together. For the second worst Big Brother showmance coupling of all time, only behind Memphis Garrett and Christmas Abbott.
Catherine and Riley is always
At least like
to me.
Catherine by herself is at least post Riley an enjoyable person.
Christmas in Memphis is what post Riley, not post Riley. That was
Stop.
It's got war flashbacks.
Yeah, like, at least Catherine by herself is an enjoyable person. Like Chuck and Haley and Christmas in Memphis, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm trying to think who's worse. Christmas Memphis is tough.
Maybe Erica and Mike Boogie.
Yeah, that one's tough. I like Erica. I'm a rare Eric. Well.
I just always think about her calling
the clip.
Fresh
I know.
So.
Forgot about that. There's got to be some worse ones out there.
It's still so funny to me that that Erica won a fucking America vote into the Big Brother All Stars house. What were they on?
I would have voted for. I was one of those people. I thought in Big Brother 4 she was very pretty and she was a memorable person. Like I never thought it was too random.
If you're picking 4 people out of that woman pool, how in the world is she making top 4?
I think I think it made sense she was up there. But I would
everyone go rewatch our Big Brother All Stars recasting video where we absolutely do not put Erica Landon on that cast.
Didn't
I don't even know if we talk about her.
Okay, what was I saying? No, and that's fair. Danielle Nick, the Danielle Nick cheat mance was something. I mean, Nick was hot. Oh, I've got it. We've got Nick and Bella into Nick and Kat in the jury house. So maybe how about some Nick and Bella action here? Yeah.
Remember when he told Nicole that her anxiety wasn't real when he's a child's therapist?
That was really fun. And let's keep going with this. There's a bunch of some stank ass showmances.
I mean, all
Chelsea
of
Chelsea and James was something.
Oh.
Let's see.
Do you count Jen and Ryan?
Ryan's a racist.
Ryan is also racist.
How about Jen and how about Allison and Sheila?
We need to do a ranking every. Oh my god! Off season, we're ranking every showmance.
That's a great idea.
Oh my god!
I'm having a wonderful time already because there's some I'm gonna forget. What do we got? Who's like the OG showmance? Fucking
no, because you also.
How about Justin and
Justin and. Seriously, would you be mad if I killed you?
Get the camera.
This off
no laughing matter. There's no laughing matter. But I do post that clip a lot. Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought of an idea earlier for. Oh fuck! What was it gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
I thought of an idea earlier for like our first postseason. Kind of like it still had to do with this season, but I don't remember what it was.
How about Kiara and Roddy, the big two?
Bryce, I gotta be so honest. I still haven't watched all of Big Brother 3.
Dude, Kiara, I saw some video talking about Kiara being like an underratedly terrible player. I think it was the new video about it, and I was like, let's wake that up. She is, to me, she's someone who should be remembered more for like what the fuck was happening there.
I mean, yeah, because she rando flips on Lisa. The vote doesn't even go through. And then she wins HOH. And to try to prove that she's still loyal to Lisa, she puts up the only 2 people in the game loyal to her.
Then goes home.
And then Amy comes back in the house and randomly for no reason, who's the #1 Kiara hater in human history, and then immediately gets her out because nobody in the house gave a fuck about her.
Oh my god.
She got evicted over Roddy.
Yeah, that's tough. Right after doing that, which is really funny. Because they were like, why did you just put up your allies? That's weird. Yeah, and there was also Eric and Lisa that season. Okay.
Yeah, wow, that slots right into the fucking C tier of who gives a fuck.
No, but Lisa hit him with the red paddle.
Yeah,
It's pretty crazy.
Can I be honest? That slots into the Sierra Easton voting out her own mom, where I'm like, so many people bring it up. I don't give a like. The vote didn't even matter. He wasn't getting back in the house, even if she held up the black paddle.
And honestly, probably would have been better for her if he did.
Literally, she was just like, I didn't want to have to explain to him that I couldn't trust.
So Amy's better for you?
Literally, like she was like, I didn't want to have to explain to him that I wasn't with them anymore. It's like, hey, Eric, they just voted to evict me and then lied about it. And then blah, blah, blah. And he'd be like, oh, all right. Like, you think Eric's going to have a strong stance? Like, again, have I watched the whole season? No. Eric, to me, rings out as, like, a top 5 most boring people to ever walk in the Big Brother.
For sure. I remember that clip of him going, like, she did the right move. She did the right thing. That's what I remember of him. He said that. Yeah.
Anyways, we've been rambling. We can probably end this
podcast. I have 2 final answers, actually, here.
Okay.
Aaron and David and Jeremy and Caitlin. All right. With that, good night. Good night. Yeah, that's true. That's an S tier showmance, unfortunately.
They hated her.
That's actually an S tier showmance, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Thank you to Big Brother for rigging that season and letting Alyssa get all of those people.
Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. They did their gigantic one. Thank you. If people complain about the MVP, thank God for the MVP. Literally. My goodness gracious. With that, good night. Love one another, and that's not funny. That's not funny. I'm referencing. There's a hit. Someone posted a picture of like who has suffered more, like Thog or Jesus Christ, and like Thog won, and it was like big. It was like a Big Brother account, and then Julie Chen commented, "That's not funny to joke about." At least I saw a picture that said that. It could have been fake, but
no, like it's an edited like the who suffered more whatever poll is real and the comment is real, but they edited it to be Big Brother themed now with Thog and Julie Chen Moonves.
I believed it.
Well, you're not a smart person sometimes, so.
It's not funny. Okay, well, good night, everybody.
Love one another.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we forgot. Like and subscribe. Smash that like button. Comment down below. Woo!